weeks 3, 7, and 11, and now we're full body. I want you to think of full body as a heavier overload day, so this is the time where you bring out the big guns, the heavier hand weights, the heavier resistance bands. The first one is a wall or a bench hamstring bridge. So I'm going to use a wall for demonstration purposes, but you can put your feet just as easily on a bench or a chair. And you can use both. I'm a little slidey here, but you can use both feet or one foot. You can alternate that bridge. We're going to do that for 1 minute. And really it's going to depend on your crew too, because a lot of these on full body day, they're about a 45-second with 15-second recovery. But if you're watching people and they're not getting there, go ahead and do 50 seconds, 55. Leave at least 5 seconds to transition to the next movement. Narrow push-up. You want your hands as narrow as possible and your elbows to rub along your rib cage. Front view should look just like this, very, very narrow. Side view, you can see my hands rub right along my rib cage and back up. Keep your back as flat as you possibly can. The next movement is a sumo squat. Now to make the sumo squat more challenging, I'll have people do an isometric hold. So they're pulling out, toes are pointed out just slightly, and they're going to do the 4 count, lift and lower. And I'm just keeping constant pressure here. Helps me engage my back, my abs, gets my core really engaged. Next movement is a reverse hold bicep. So instead of coming up like this, I'm going to have a reverse, so palms down motion. And you can either alternate or go 2 hands at once, depending on what you feel you can do. Most of your clients should be able to do a double on that one. The next band, laying band pull down sit-up combo. So, grab a seat. You have your band, your hands and your band handles flip. Easy peasy. As you come down, pull. And as you come up, release. Pull away. And release up. So you're working your lats and your abs at the same time. You'll notice with this one, people might go up just slightly, or they can change where they're choked on the band. So if they choke up, hands come closer. And if they pull it apart, it's good old baseball term. If you're familiar with baseball, choke it up on that bat changes your leverage in the swing. Not too different here. Band resistance lateral walking. So you're right and left with your walking step, cross your band handles. 4 to the right, 4 to the left. When you're using bands, it's super easy to be transporting, and it's really, really easy to transition quickly from one thing to the next because it's just a band. After that, we're going to do a narrow, basic, wide squat repeater. So, I just realized I messed that order, but you'll see it on the curriculum. So I'm going to go, let's start with wide squat, basic, narrow. Now if you want more out of it, uncrisscross, get low, 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 and now I'm loading my wide, narrow, basic with even more weight because my hands are up top. Again, you can adjust based on level there. Next, you have elbow plank to high plank. I'm going to show you this from the side. So low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank. Your cue or the thing you're looking for is that their elbow stack is directly under their shoulder, and then when they bring their hand under, it should be directly under their shoulder as well. Reverse fly with reverse lunges. Same thing, let's choke up on the band. Okay? And as you step back, you're going to pull the band towards you while pulling it apart. I'll show you up front first. So pull and come back to center. Ooh, I lost my grip a little bit there. Back to center. Start as close as you can. Grip tightly with those fingertips. Pull as far apart as you can. Squeezing your back together. All right? And finally, we have laying elbow to knee tuck. One of my personal favorites. Now, this can be done on a bench too. If you want to walk people through some different level options, it can be done in a chair. You're going to tuck tight here. Fully extend, tuck, and extend. Options here. See how my feet touch down? That's an option. The higher the hands go, higher the feet go, higher the hands, lower the feet. Adds a little tricksiness. Here's the deal. I want you to do all of those in a row, 10 to 15 second transitions, then repeat the entire thing again. Try for overload. Go for the big challenge with the full body.